Welcome to an episode of Remember the Great Sports. With the 4th of July coming up, I was thinking about what kind of video can I do? And it dawned on me, why not do Team USA baseball cards that I have collected throughout the years and kind of show you what the sets are. But also, this is a first for me, so bear with me. I'm going to show off my album collection of my signed Team USA baseball card sets that I've accumulated for a long time. So one of the things, for whatever reason, is I really enjoy collecting Team USA autographs. The last few years I have kind of stepped away from the collecting because they just are so expensive. If you recall, I did a Karen Packs episode with this box, and as you can see, you only get 35 cards per box and a couple autographs, and that box is roughly about 20 bucks. Well, these sets behind that I'm going to point to are complete sets that used to be affordable, meaning you could go walk into Walmart or Target and buy the entire set for $9.99. So I'll open these up, kind of show them to you real quick, and then we'll get to my album and kind of show off some of the autographs that I've accumulated out of these sets. So just bear with me. Alright, well, the first set is a 2010 Topps Team USA box set. And it used to come cellophane wrapped, but if you open it up and you see inside, there's the complete set. And I'm not going to pull them out and show them to you because I'm going to show them to you in album pages later. But you used to be able to get these for retail price of only $9.99 just by going into Walmart. Now the following year, in 2011, they actually upped it by one, and they gave you this for 10 bucks. But if you read closely, you got one autographed card per set. I bought, I would say, probably 5 to 6 of these back in 2011, going to Walmart, going to Target, you know, whatever, and just buying these and trying to see what kind of hit I would get. The best Team USA autograph I ever pulled out of this set was a Joey Gallo certified autograph. There are other people in this set, and we'll show them to you in a little bit, but same premise. You open it up. Oh, there's actually an autograph in this one. I didn't even pull it out. A Cody Petite autograph. And I'm not sure if he's even playing or not still. But I think he is. I'll do my research on that. But this is what you would see when you open the box. And here, of course, is the checklist with that. But as you can see, you would get one autograph per box. I'm kind of glad I grabbed this box. I grabbed this box at random, not even realize there was an autograph in there. Probably ought to take that out. Didn't realize it was in there. So that is the 2011 version. Well, I don't think Topps made a 2012 version, but the following year, Panini came out with the box set. And these were not retail exclusive. Okay, you couldn't walk into Walmart and buy them. But if you look closely, if you bought the set, you got 7 autographs or autographed memorabilia cards per box. And this set came like this, packaged, just that simple. And some of the cards, you know, looked like this, and there's a tray turner right on top. These are out of order. But this is what you got along with 7 autographs of memorabilia. Now, I did not buy this box sealed at all. I bought this set for 15 bucks with no autographs or nothing. So I thought that was a fair price for an unsigned base set. Now, going to these autographs, these Stars and Stripes, okay, made by Panini, the price has only gone up. And this is all that you get for 20 bucks. You don't get the set, you get a couple autographs per box, but I'm, as you're going to see in the upcoming footage, I'm more of a truist to, I'd rather have the entire set to try to get signed myself than random hits. So bear with me. I might have to move these boxes out of the way just so I can get the album on the page. So hang in there, I'll be right back. Alright, so I did have to move some stuff around here to get the album in full view here. I'm going to do my best to show these off to you by zooming in and out. Bear with me, this is the first time I've ever recorded an album, so I apologize with the autofocus and all that stuff. I'll do my best to edit it, but this is my Team USA album. There are some random other sets in here, like this 91 score rookie set that I'm trying to collect signed, and there's a random Bowman Aflac set with the Andrew McCutchen rookie signed that I've collected. So we're not going to talk about those today because this is about Team USA, but this is my first Team USA set, and there are a couple cards missing because either I sent them through the mail, I didn't get them back, that type of thing. The first one is Jim Abbott. I know for a fact I didn't get that one back, but luckily I have another set of these, so it's not a huge deal. And there are some pretty nice people in this set, and this set is from the 1988 or 87 Pan American Games, but this is the 1990 reprint set, okay? Meaning because this set was so popular, they sold out of the original print run of blue version of this in 87, that they reprinted them in 1990 because the Big Hurt is in the set. And obviously you can see I don't have that one signed. So that would be a dream come true if I ever could get Frank to sign that. But I'm not holding my breath too much. But the best one I would say that I have signed is right down here. And that is Greg Olson. And if you guys don't know who Greg Olson is, he was a very good closer for the Orioles for many years. So this set got a lot of holes in it. You know, I got Ty Griffin, Pat Combs, you know, guys that I've gotten through the mail. But if you see anybody in this set that you're like, oh, I've gotten them through the mail, definitely let me know, and I'll definitely send one out to them and see what I can do. I mean, guys like Clyde Keller and Bert Heffernan, I mean, these guys played the minors, but they never made it to the majors. There's Ed Sprague. You know, I know he might sign through the mail. So moving on, got Jimmy Poole up there in the corner through the mail. Moving on, this is, I've mentioned this set before, this is the 1988 Topps Traded set that came in the Topps Traded set, and what I did is I pulled all the Team USA cards out, and I tried to get them signed. I've got Andy Benes up there at the top, Jim Abbott, didn't get that back. I sent that with the other one, never saw either of them again. But Pat Combs again, Ty Griffin, Mike Fiore. And again, a lot of these guys that are in this set were in that last set. So there's Jimmy Poole again. There's Ed Sprague. I actually have the Ed Sprague there, but I don't have the Ed Sprague back there. One I'd like to get is Nagy and Service. They both signed through the mail. Well, I don't know if Nagy does, but Service signs, so I might get that one in the mail. Then probably my favorite one out of the set that I have is right there at the top. Robin Ventura. So I was able to get that Robin Ventura signed for that set, which to me that might be the best one, if not close to the best one out of the set. You got Tino Martinez as well in the set. Let me zoom back out there so we can see the next set. So that's the 1988 Topps Traded. Now this next set is this first box set that I showed you, and that is the 2010 Topps box set. And since 2010 I've been trying to get it signed here, there, everywhere. And if you look right in the center of the page, that is indeed Francisco Lindor. Signed on his. I got Lindor to sign that. I was able to get Lindor to sign that when he was an A-ball. Alberto Almora. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm just going to touch on some of the bigger names. Some of these guys are out of baseball, and as you can see, I got a lot of holes to fill. There's Garrett Cole, didn't get him. But Jackie Bradley Jr., You know, that's another one I'd love to get, but you know, haven't gotten before. But there's a lot of these guys. There's Sonny Gray up here at the top. So the Yankees fans out there, I got Sonny to sign that when he was in the Texas League. Sorry about the camera work there. So Sonny signed that when he was with the Midland Rockhounds in Double-A. And again, these guys aren't big time names. There's Anthony Rendon, I never got that one. Let's see. Another Alberto Almora. For some reason he had two in the set. There's a biggie right there, Alex Bregman. I got Alex Bregman on one of his very first cards. Is that Team USA box set card. He didn't appear until a few years later in the Bowman sets, but I was able to get that Bregman right there signed in person. Let's see. Matt Olson with the Oakland A's. There's Corey Seager down there at the bottom. I did not get Corey Seager. I missed him by like a week. He got promoted from the Texas League, and I never got a chance to get that card signed. And that's about it for the 2010 set. Now moving on to the 2011. This one's a little more impressive because I have it almost nearly complete. There's only like a couple that I still need, and I actually have two of these sets going because they were so cheap and I bought so many of them. Like, what the heck, trying to get two of them signed. So the first one I want to point out up here in the top left is Mark Appel. And if you guys don't know who Mark Appel was, he was the can't miss #1 draft pick overall out of Stanford and played on Team USA. He was hyped to be the next big pitcher for the Astros. Well, the Astros actually wound up trading him to the Philadelphia Phillies, and Mr. Appel continued to battle his injuries, and he actually wound up retiring last year. So even though he was the #1 overall pick, he is out of baseball. I remember getting that autograph thinking I had something, but today, not worth a whole lot at all. There's a couple guys in here like Tommy Murphy down here at the bottom. He's been up with the majors. Tyler Naquin up with the Indians. Marcus Stroman up there at the top. You know, and a lot of these guys are still kind of in the minor leagues, so you may see them up. You just never know. And Zach Collins up there was a pretty big pick. Austin Meadows got called up at the Pirates this year. Is doing really well. To point out again, back in this corner, there is Albert Almora of the Cubs and another Alex Bregman. So Bregman was actually in the set, and Almora was actually in the set 2 years in a row. And I was able to get both of those signed in person at one point. And there's one that I need still, Touki Toussaint. I don't know if he's still playing or not. Then there's a Carson Fulmer of the White Sox. Carson Kelly. There's a Cody Petit regular version. Then Joey Gallo down here in the bottom left corner. I was able to get that in person. So that's the 2011 set. Addison Russell up here in the top right. Got the Addison Russell out of that set done. So never mind these cards. This is just a Bowman dual autograph set that I've been trying to put together, but I do not have Chris Bryant and I don't have Aaron Judge, so I'm not holding my breath too much to get that ever completed on Bryant and Judge. So it was a good idea at the time, but those guys have just gotten so huge that I don't see myself getting those two signed anytime soon. Then I have the next year of that, and I only got two out of the set completed with Newcomb and Grant Holmes and Flaherty and Weaver, which other than Grant Holmes, they've all been in the majors. But as you can see, I've got a second set going, and I'm not going to go through that entire set, but I'm missing a few more out of this set than I am the other set. So we're just going to skip over this set and go to the next page. And this is a Bowman, I want to say 2011 subset that was in the 2011 Bowman draft, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, there's a few holes here. And I have gotten a few of them signed over the years, but I really haven't gone after that set too much. Austin Meadows, you know, that's again 2011 Bowman draft subset, kind of like that Topps Traded set I showed you earlier. So moving on, this is the 2011 box set that I talked about earlier, and what that is, you're going to see that as I go through these, I have less and less signed, so there's a lot of holes to fill in a lot of these Panini sets. So there's Kyle Farmer down at the bottom. He's up at the Dodgers now. And there's a couple with some missing spots. That either means I have them out with somebody, maybe trying to get them signed for me, or I just haven't filed them away. You know, they're unsigned or signed and I just haven't put them away yet. So almost dropped the camera. So some of the notables in this set that I won't get, we'll go back a little bit here. There's Chris Bryant up there in the top right corner. I wish I would have worked a little harder to get that one, but trying to get that signed and that other card signed is going to be next to impossible now. So that's the biggie out of this set, at least at this point. And there's, you know, a couple in here. I want to say Schwarber's in here too, but I did not get him either. Carlos Rodon of the White Sox. Trey Turner, I didn't get him, obviously. I did get Trey Turner, but not on that Team USA card. Then going through here, you know, like I said, a lot of guys that are still in the minors, like Bregman and Abreu there. Brigman, excuse me. A couple Cardinal guys up in the top right there. Jeremy Martinez, John Kluchowski. They're in the Cardinal system. Keegan Thompson, I think, is a Cub up there in the top left. Keegan Thompson. And this is still part of the same set, but this is broken down to the 15U national team. So remember, this is, oh, hang on. Alright, had to cut the blurriness out there, but this is the second part of the set. And this is at the time the 15U national team. So a lot of these guys are now professionals as well, because remember, this is 2011. If they were 15 then, do the math, they're right at the age they should be playing professionally. And right in the centerpiece of that is a Nick Madrigal autograph that I got with Oregon State this past season in person. And don't know if you guys watched the College World Series, but they won. So very happy to be able to have that one in there. So moving on, the next year they did another set, and here is Alex Bregman. So I got Bregman to sign that one as well. And again, same like the other set, got a lot of holes to fill. There's a Brandon Finnegan before he was traded to the Reds. I got that. Rodon I did not get. There's a Luke Weaver and Trey Turner, so there's the Trey Turner I was telling you about. And this is the 15U version of that year. And Jack Flaherty, who's up with the Cardinals, I got on there. Let's see, Jacob Nix is a minor leaguer. So I'm just skipping through these pretty quick because I'm already at 20 minutes. But here's another part of the set. This is the in action set, and there's another Bregman that I was able to get. And there's another Bregman when they did the curtain call. So I got 3 Bregmans and the Trey Turner down here. Now this next set is another set out of the Panini line. And these guys are starting to get younger and younger as we go here. But the most notable one to this point is I have the Brendan McKay, who was like the second or third overall pick a year or two ago. The funny thing about Tanner Houck up here in the corner is Ryan Howard, which is signed, was his teammate at Missouri in college. I took that card with me to 2 years in a row worth of Missouri State, Missouri games, and Tanner never traveled both times. I guess I should have drove all the way up to Columbia to get him, because on both occasions when they came down to Springfield, Missouri, Houck did not travel with the team. So I wasn't able to get that card signed. But I have AJ Puck down here in the corner. Got that in person. Couple more guys that are still in the minors. And this is the 15U version, or 18U, excuse me. So a lot of these guys are now playing. Mickey Moniak, first round pick. Nick Prado was a first rounder. Hunter Green, if you guys don't know who that is. The only one that I have is Forrest Whitley out of that set so far. Then if you keep going, you get to the 15-year-olds, and some of these guys are still in college if they're not playing professionally. And I don't have any of them signed. So you never know. Hopefully in the future. Then here's a few more in action ones. Got the AJ Puck signed up there. Again. Now this next set is my final one I'm going to show you. And this is the Stars and Stripes set. And as you can see again, Alex Bregman is on there. For some reason I'm missing whatever that one is. Well, it's somebody with the first name with an A. So again, don't have a lot of these signed. A lot of these guys are in the minor leagues. You know, Bregman's obviously not. But there's a Corey Seager down there, not signed. Dansby Swanson. I'm pretty sure Hunter Green's in this set too, that we just talked about. Yep, there's Hunter Green down here in the corner, but not signed. You know, so there's some pretty big prospects in this set. If you're just in the there's Chris Bryant right there. Matt Chapman, who's up with the A's, and Luke Weaver, Cardinal, and there's another Nick Madrigal. And Tyler J. And that is it. Don't pay attention to that 87 tops. It's just a filler page. So, there you go. I thought, what better way to celebrate the birth of our nation than to share with you my Team USA autograph collection and unautographed collection, if you want to get technical. Again, if you have any cards out of this set that are signed in person or through trades, and you notice that I needed it, I'm always open to maybe trading for it or working out some sort of deal. This is what I like to call a living set, meaning I don't think I'm ever going to complete this. This is why I collect, you know, to have something to collect. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I've given you a little education on these sets. You could probably still find these on eBay for relatively cheap. You know, there's not any huge mega superstars that are in that set, you know, that you know, like Chris Bryant or somebody like that. So you can probably find you for under 20 bucks a sealed box of these and open it up and see what kind of hit you get. But again, you may not do too well, because like I said, I got Joey Gallo. I remember I also pulled a Scott Brocious autograph out of that, and I wound up trading it to somebody because it was Scott Brocious, and he apparently coached the team that year or something. But happy 4th of July. Please check out some of my other videos to celebrate our country. I shot a couple more. I'll put them at the end of the video for you to quick link to if you like to watch them. Thanks.